Yo, what's up, YouTube? This is your boy Enrique, aka Big East Comics, coming at you with new comic book day pickups. You know what, guys? This is my second time recording this video. My laptop is just like acting up, so there's not gonna be no intro, no outro. I can't even put a nice thumbnail like I've been creating for the video. So this video is gonna go just straight up old school style, straight from my phone, raw. So all right, let me begin. Like I said, the second time I'm recording this video. I hope you guys enjoyed your new comic book day. Hope everyone picked up everything that they wanted. And I just want to show you guys real fast that if you notice that statue there next to standing up there, the Flash. That's from I've actually had this for a while. This is Kotobukiya 110 scale, the Flash based on New 52, and it's a beautiful statue. The way they painted it, it's really nice and glossy, very detailed, really nice. It has the magnets on bottom, and those bases, are magnetic, so he won't fall, he'll stay there. And what's cool is they have all the Justice League members, and they don't cost much at all. As a matter of fact, I was showing Carlos and Manny at the Hypnotronic Comics, that second LCS shop. They had the Batman one there, the same scale for that, for $30. They had the Superman one. They have the whole Justice League in that size, so you can create like a whole Justice League statue base. They also have the Marvel ones of that too in that same scale, so you can mix and match them. So it's pretty cool. So I figured I'll leave them there for the rest of this video. All right, so let me get into what I picked up this week. I was able to find another copy of Rebirth #1 Batman, and the reason I picked up that copy was because I do have the variant of it, but Carlos didn't get a chance to pick up at his LCS, and they ran out of the Batman title, so he didn't get to read it. So I gave him my copy that I bought last week, and then when I got there today, they had a few left. So I picked one up so that way I could have a copy of the. I have a copy now of the variant and the regular issue for the Batman Rebirth title. All right, so next thing is what came out today. Of course, the Flash Rebirth #1. Supposed to be, I guess, like the hot book of the week, because there's supposed to be a first appearance there. I already read it. Awesome read. It just, Rebirth has brought me back to when I used to really, I'm really reading comic books now. I'm really into them now again. But before 2014, I stopped for a long time, for a good, 4 years. And back in the 90s when, Wally West was the Flash, and all these characters and all those storylines. That's when I was really into DC, and I was reading a lot. And this is bringing me back because they're bringing back all those, basically how that that blended into Flashpoint, into the New 52, and so it's kind of. I don't understand how they can consider this like a reboot, because for a new reader, they're not going to be able to reference too much of what they're talking about, especially when Flash was talking about Flashpoint and all that. That means you would have to know how New 52 started before getting into Rebirth. So I don't consider that a reboot, because a new reader really can't jump on that without referencing what happened before. Anyway, that's just how I think of it, because I feel when I'm reading these Rebirths, it's bringing me back to what I know about DC already. So if you don't know like the past of DC, I don't think you're gonna enjoy Rebirth as much as like the way I'm enjoying it, because I already know what happened with Flashpoint. I know what happened before Flashpoint, what brought up that. So anyway, that's just my little the way I think about it. So there was one in my back, because I do have this on my pull list, and then I picked up another one for the rack. They had a nice little amount. There was about 10-15 books there, so I just grabbed another one, because I know sometimes some of my friends don't get a chance to pick up a title, just in case they didn't get to pick up one. I have an extra one that I can trade them or give it to them for this cover price or whatever. It doesn't matter. There's 2 copies there. All right. Next one, Rebirth. Bam! Detective Comics, not #1, but number 934, which is awesome. I really think it was cool going back to the original numbers. Just this whole thing about completing the run from the original, volume 1 numbers. I like it. They should never reboot it with the numbers anyway. They should just change the storylines and kept the numbers. That's how I feel anyway. But I like the cover. Really nice cover. They did a really good job with the Detective Comics cover. I love it. Really good. I have it open still because I haven't read it yet, but I'm gonna read them tonight before I go to bed. And I already read the Flash Rebirth. Loved it. I had to take a second look at it. We was talking about it on the Comics Fanatics Facebook page. Like, wait a minute, that Flash Rebirth, that was supposed to be a first appearance of that new villain, Godspeed, and I thought I missed it. I'm like, wait a minute, where the hell his first appearance was? I had to look back and really look at it again to realize that was it. I really thought it was a different character, but it's there. All right, and then of course we got here Action Comics number 957. Not number one, 957. Again, like the cover, they did a good job with the Action Comics and DC comic covers. I really like the way the covers look. Looking forward to getting into it, seeing where they left off. Just can't talk too much about it because I haven't read the issue yet, but I'm looking forward to it, man. I think so far so good with Rebirth. And also for that Action Comics, I was able to get the variant. It was in my bag, you know. And again, this variant, I like it. They did a good job. Way better than what they did with Batman and the Superman variants with all the white and they had that pink stuff going around. This cover's a lot cleaner. Looks really good. The cover's done well. The artist is Jurgens, I believe it is, but I'm not sure if he's the cover. I haven't looked in it yet, to see. But I'll find out. All right. So that was it for DC. I showed you all the DC stuff, but I do have some stuff for Marvel that is in my pull list, which is Guardians of the Galaxy number 9. And honestly, I didn't expect to have this in my bag today because I could have sworn last week number 8 came out. It was either last week or the week before, but it came out pretty fast. I guess just Marvel's just trying to pull out the issues, fast now because, DC's pulling out a lot of issues every week now. So I guess they're trying to keep up now with, having a lot of new content to read on Wednesdays. But again, this is Brian Michael Bendis. He's done a great job writing this, but it's up to issue number 9. At number 10, I'm going to cut it. The same thing for a few of my Marvel titles. I'm going to cut them all at number 10, and I'm going to just focus more on Rebirth just because, I'm really enjoying all the titles that I picked for Rebirth, reading them so far. And the $2.99 price tag allows me to, on Wednesday I could spend, just $20 and pick up all my titles and get 10% off of everything. Because remember, my shop, every Wednesday everything's 10% off. So as long as I make it to my LCS on Wednesdays, I'll have them, they at 10% off everything, and with $20 I can get all my titles. So it'll come out to actually less than $20, because they're only $2.99 titles. So I'm gonna give DC a little, more dedication now. I went hard on all the new Marvel titles when they came out, but now I'm gonna stop them at issue 10, which Squadron Supremo. So I'm up to issue 10. I'm gonna collect it to 10. The same thing with the all new Wolverine. I'm gonna stop it at 10 also. And Old Man Logan, I'm not sure what number it's gonna go up to, but I'm looking into stopping that also. I know they're in the middle of a second story arc already, so I may complete that story arc and then just cut that also. Let's see. I gotta research out what number it's gonna end. I know it's gonna end soon. All right, so yeah, so that's it. And then in my bag, I'm not really collecting this next one, the run here. This is Deadpool Merc for the Money, number 5. The cover, when I saw it in my bag, they make a mistake when I have Deadpool in there, because the only Deadpool that I have in my pull list that I haven't canceled was the Spider-Man Deadpool, and I'm gonna keep that on as long as Joe Kelly keeps writing once he finishes, which I believe he's writing only up to issue 6. That's what I hear. That's what I read. I'm not 100% sure. Don't quote me on it, but I think that's gonna be his last issue that he's writing for that series. Then I'll end it after he leaves. And so I skimmed through this real quick to decide, and it looked pretty funny. I read the first page, and I said, I'll keep it. Also in my bag was the Ron Lim variant for it, and you know Ron Lim is one of those artists that, you know, he drew in Thanos Quest. He did the interiors in there, and he did a lot of books that I actually read back in the day, and you know I enjoyed his artwork. And it was that cover price, $3.99, a lot better than the whole $9.99 last week. You know, so I kept it because I really didn't spend much this week at my LCS. So that's it. That's all I picked up for new comic books. But you know me, I just gotta look at the, you know, my LCS always, you know, when they have certain back issues and things like that, they always tell me about them, and they always, you know, give me a heads up and things like that. So I had actually, I had already had a $5 coupon from them, because whenever you spend, they keep, you know, everything's computerized there. So whenever you buy anything, you buy in the store, it just adds up, and every time you add up to $100, they give you a $5 coupon. And I usually leave them in there, let them build up, and that's exactly what happened. I had now $10 in there built up already. So on top of the $10, I decided to use them for a book. So this is the book that I picked. Fantastic Four number 42, you know, from Silver Age book, Stan Lee story, Jack Kirby artwork. And this one just, you know, it's not a key. The Inhumans are in here and everything, so it's a really nice, you know, one of those nice stories with all of them fighting and things like that. And just the cover stood out to me. That purple there like really popped, you know, and the condition was pretty decent for a Silver Age book. You know, the cover price on this was, you know, the price the sticker that they had on it, because I changed it into a Mylar, these Silver Age books. It does need a pressing, you can see it there, you know, but those are not color breaking. You know, it does have ticks on the side there, but you know, that's expected for a Silver Age book. But it looks really good, you know. There's no spine roll on it, and it was at a $25 cover price, but I had the $10 in coupons, so I used it towards that. Plus, I get 10% off every Wednesday. We get 10% off, so I paid about $12 and change, almost $13 for this book, and I just thought it was a good deal, especially for a Silver Age book, you know, in this condition. It's really nice condition, you know. So that's what I picked up. Also, you know, they were giving out these. You know, they always have the comic shop news every Wednesday, which is cool. I always like to, you know, skim through them, see what they're focusing on and stuff. And this was inside of it, that poster for Civil War II. You know, it's really cool. I thought it was gonna be like a thin poster when I saw it, but it's actually, you know, it's like a card. It's pretty decent size, you know. So that's it. That's all I picked up this week for my LCS. That's what I got on Wednesday. I do got a couple of things coming in from eBay that can't wait to get in. I got them for really cheap also, and I may have another video for you guys this weekend, because me and the boys, you know, my hashtag NY Warriors, we're going to the Clifton Comic Show in Jersey, and so far that's confirmed is Jimmy C is gonna be there. Oh yeah, Jimmy C is gonna be there. Manny NYC is gonna be there. Mike Cypher's coming. Carlos hasn't confirmed yet that he's gonna be there 100%, but he's working on coming also. And maybe Eddie the Comic Guy. Eddie's coming with us also. So, and I don't know if Erod is gonna come either. Erod was on that message with us when we were texting, but I'm not sure if he's gonna be there now. But hopefully he can. But definitely Mike Seif, me, myself, Manny, and Jimmy C, we're gonna be there. So love going to Clifton show, because it's for all budgets, you know. So I don't even have much money. I have maybe like $35 I can spend there. But what's great about the Clifton show is that they have a lot of dollar bins, a lot of 50-cent bins, and you could pull out some things. I pulled out some nice stuff there from the dollar bins. So it's for all budgets. So it's cool. Spend half a day with the boys, chill out, get some lunch, bug out, talk comics, bullshit, BS. You know, that's what it's all about. Like I've been saying, work hard, play hard, you know. And that's it, guys. Until next video, peace.